Welcome to the Positively No Gambling Podcast, a pro football show that is definitely not about betting. My name is Glenn Fraser. It is Friday, January 9th, and these are the wild card NFL picks against the spread. To recap, finished off the regular season pretty well, 9-7 overall and 3-2 in best bets. So overall, we are 144 and 126 and 2, which is good for a profitable 53.3 percentage. The best bets, though, we got to improve over 500, but not profitable 46 and 44. Need to go 7-3 down the stretch here. We're going to pick four best bets this week, three next week, two both championship games, and then obviously the Super Bowl. And then in the overall against the spread, we'll be picking all six games. So with that said, let's dive in. Start off the Rams at the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Rams laying the 10.5. It's a huge number. It was the same number it was in week 13 when the Panthers won by three, which was a obviously very surprising outcome. We went with the Rams in that one, given how good they perform as a road favorite. Obviously, that one wasn't even close, so we're hoping to double down and pray for a different outcome this time. I am going to make this the first of the four best bets. Really boils down to the quality of these two teams. The Rams just so much better on paper, and I think the experience of playing them only a couple of weeks ago actually helps the Rams to avoid those mistakes that plagued them last time. So I think this is a huge mismatch. Obviously, 10.5 points is a huge number, especially on the road, especially in the playoffs. This certainly could wind up with a Rams win, but a Carolina cover. But I'm going to bet that Carolina wins that the Rams win in a rout. So I'll lay the 10.5. Another repeat game. This is the third time. Obviously, the Bears are going to be playing the Packers this season, given their NFC North rivals. We all remember just a couple weeks ago, honestly, the two matchups. The Packers won in Week 14 in Lambeau, and then the Bears won in Week 16 at Soldier Field. Both of these times, I picked the Packers. Went 1-1 against the spread. I'm gonna go with the Bears here. Slight underdog at home, getting the 1.5. I really think that these metrics matter this year. Chicago's been very good against the spread at home, and the Packers have been the polar opposite. Pretty evenly matched teams, so might as well take the home team, might as well take the points. What really took it over the top was this just the Packers tax. When you bet them, you are not getting valuable numbers. So I think that I'm going to go with the Bears, but I'm not going to make it a best bet. This is definitely a toss up. Another toss up and another home dog that I'm going to take is the Jaguars getting 1.5 versus the Bills. Buffalo definitely performs well as a road favorite in the Josh Allen era, but this year specifically, Jacksonville's been very good at home. And I just think that Jacksonville is playing better and is a better team as constructed right now. Obviously, you got question marks about Trevor Lawrence and his ability to step up when it matters the most. So with that said, I'm going to take Jacksonville in the ATS, but not as a best bet, which means the next three are all going to be best bets. To go along with the Rams pick. So next one is going to be the Niners plus 4.5. Some injury. I'm recording this on Wednesday. Some injury concerns with Trent Williams, Ricky Pearsall. If they don't have Trent Williams, this might this might reverse. But as of right now, that 4.5 took it over the top for me. That's a nice number historically. San Francisco's been a good cover on the road. Pretty evenly matched teams. Obviously, Philly is the defending champs, but Every time Kyle Shanahan's been in the playoffs, he's taken his team at least to the NFC Championship. And I think the Niners can win this one outright. So I will take the 4.5 and go with the Niners. The third of four best bets is going to be New England laying 3.5 at home. Really, the only favorite I am really confident in is the Patriots. I think that look, a lot's been said about their schedule, who they've had to face. It is what it is. There is a metric during the wild card rounds where if you blindly bet the team that had the tougher schedule, the results are sort of very profitable. So going against that for this one, but I just think that the Chargers come in here, really, really tough situation, a night game in New England. Doesn't seem to be brutally cold, but it's still going to be a tough atmosphere. And I think that the Pythagorean gap, the DVOA gap, and just the on the field, I'll take May over Herbert all day. I will take this New England offense over the Chargers offense, which has really, really been anemic lately. You're going to have to probably score 24, 27, 30 points to beat New England, and I just don't see it with the Chargers. Even if we think the New England defense is a little bit soft, I'll take the Pats to cover the 3.5. And finally, Monday night went back and forth on this one. Still not too confident, but I'm going to take Pittsburgh getting the three. They just perform well as home dogs. They performed well against the spread at home this year. Look, a lot of metrics like Houston. I think that this is and I love Houston, but I think this is a really, really tough matchup for them. I think that Pittsburgh's pass rush, Watt, Herbig, Hayward, they're going to be coming. Harmon, they are going to be coming, and this is a very, very weak offensive line. Stroud's going to be on his back. He's going to be throwing off his back foot. Win the turnover battle, probably win this game. Probably going to be tight. Probably going to be an under. Monday night, cold, everything. I'm going to go with the experience. I'm going to go with the Aaron Rodgers black magic, whatever he's got going on right now, and take Pittsburgh. So to recap, we're going to do the Rams laying the big 10.5 in Carolina. San Francisco getting 4.5 at Philly. New England laying the 3.5 home versus the Chargers. And Pitt getting 3 full points at home against Houston. Can definitely have some wiggle room overall, but we want to raise this number even higher to get close to 55% for the year and need a big week for the best bets to salvage any profitability there. So let's go.